Welcome to Awaken Together with Christina. Welcome to Awaken Together with Christina. On this channel, we talk about all things woohoo, raising our consciousness, working with energy inside and outside of our body, manifestation, you name it. And today I just want to talk about self-worth and who you really are. Because if you really knew who you really are, you would never feel unworthy again. You'd never feel unloved ever again. So this is the key to accepting yourself, being open to receive the things that you would like to receive, and being of a higher frequency vibration so that you can receive some of these things that you would like to receive. We are literally a part of God. We're part of God. We are the matrix. We are a part of, we are the matrix. We are a part of the matrix. We're one with the matrix. We're one with God. We're one with everything and everyone. We all came from the same source. We're all streaming. We're all energy waves coming from the one source. And we're all connected. I like to think of it as like we are rays of the sun, right? We're part of that sun. We are coming from the sun. We are the sun, right? And when we are a part of everything that there is, we're connected to everything that is. And that's in this higher self, this God self, this higher self that is connected to us is experiencing everything that we experience with all of our senses. They're experiencing it through us. That's freaking incredible, right? It's created us just the way that we are because it wants to experience reality through our eyes. So if you really believe that and really know that in your heart, that, wow, I'm a part of God. It's created me this way, the way that I am, on purpose, because it wants to experience my view, my feelings. Wow, right? And again, that's how consciousness knows everything and witnesses everything, like Santa. Sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, right? Because they're seeing through your eyes, experiencing through your mind, your heart, your emotions. And that's how it can go behind the scenes and talk to other people and make situations line up and happen for us when we're in that same frequency. That's the thing, though. Our job is to decide what we want. What do we really want? What do we want? What will really make us happy? Forget about what anyone else thinks or what you're supposed to do or I got tos and all that kind of shoulda wouldas. No. What do you want? And our job is next, after we know what we want, focus on that. Even if the opposite is showing up in our lives, to keep that perspective of seeing yourself and grateful, appreciative mindset of what is, and then acting as if, seeing as if these things are happening in our minds, with our feelings, with our emotions, with our senses. And then once you fill it with your emotions and your senses and your imagination, it's created energetically. So all you got to do now is believe you can get it, know you're worthy of it, be open to receive, right? And be in the same frequency. So once you line all that up with your thoughts, beliefs, words, and actions, it has no other choice but to show up, because we are the matrix. We're the matrix. Everything that is happening in our lives is a projection of our thoughts, our beliefs, our words, and in the physical, our actions. We have to take the action steps to crystallize it. So there's no way that you could be unworthy. There's no way that you are unlovable. Okay? I don't care what you've done in the past. The universe still loves you. It knows all your reasons why. It knows your history. It knows your emotions. It knows your inner thoughts. And it accepts you just the way you are, with knowing all those things that you did and why you did them and how you feel about it now. It still accepts you. It loves you unconditionally, supporting you unconditionally, based on your frequency, what you're choosing to think about and believe and talk about and do. So it's in your hands, your frequency, your beliefs, your thoughts, your words, your actions are your choice, and that's what's creating your reality. So once you start to see things in different perspectives, you can alchemize these bad situations that are happening in your life, because you are the matrix. But we just got to know the power that we possess by the way that we think about things. And guys, I know this isn't easy, okay? Trust me. I am still trying to alchemize situations, you know. Things still come up, and a lot of times I can alchemize them. But there are those little sticky situations that that kind of keep coming up in your life. You know what I mean? That thing, no matter who it is different people, different faces, same shit. It's a reflection of you, my friend. So those things are a little bit more sticky, and those grooves, patterns of thought are a little bit more ingrained. So it's going to take more time, more patience with ourselves, and more failures and trying agains as far as our thoughts, you know, about things, catching ourselves, you know, and then rethinking, choosing again the thought that we want to think about, what's happening and why it's happening, and be appreciative. Honestly, we can just be like, okay, thank you for showing me this thing that I still need to work on inside of myself. Thank you. And then, this just came to me, you can do the Ho'oponopono prayer to alchemize situations and things that are going on between you and someone else, kind of thing, or just the Ho'oponopono. Well, okay, let me back up. There was a story about a doctor who used the Ho'oponopono prayer in a mental institution, right? So this doctor, like no other doctors would go there. These people in this institution were very dangerous. They were criminals. They hurt people that were there to help them in the mental institutions. So no one really wanted to go around them. So this doctor, they couldn't get anyone else to do it. He said he would work in that mental institution, but he would not see them personally face to face. So what he did was he took each patient's file and he would read their file, and as he would read these people's file about what they did and how they did it and all these violent acts that these people were doing to hurt others, he would say the Ho'oponopono prayer, because he knew that his reality, the doctor's reality, was stemming from him. So this person's violent past is a reflection of something that was happening in a belief, a thought, a pattern inside the doctor. So as he would read what they did and how they would hurt people in the past, these feelings would come up of anger, hurt, etc. And then he would do the Ho'oponopono prayer, which is, I'm sorry. And the first is, I'm sorry, is like, I'm sorry I was so unconscious that something that I was thinking and feeling and believing was creating this for you. I'm sorry for my unconscious thoughts that created this. Please forgive me. Please forgiving me for being so unconscious that I created these things with my thoughts. And thank you. Thank you for forgiving me. Thank you. Thank you for forgiving me and releasing this. And then I love you, right? I love you. Showing that love, that appreciation for that person, for that situation. Because it's a mirror and it's showing us how we can heal ourselves. So that's it. That's the fourth thing. Ho'oponopono is, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And then just think about those unconscious things, of the unconscious ways that we're creating these things. And anyway, he literally healed every single patient in this hospital, and they closed the hospital because everyone was healed, and I don't know, they just stopped accepting patients or what have you, but he cured every single one of them, and they all were released back into the public. They all, so how is this possible, right? Because we're all connected. And so that's a powerful tool that you can use to alchemize these crazy situations that there just aren't anything that we feel like we have control over. Like how could he have control over someone else's inner mind when he wasn't even talking to that person, right? So situations where we feel like we aren't connected, we don't have any control over, like, or we don't have any influence over in this physical world, in this person's mind, or we can't convince them of blah 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 to help them, you know what I'm saying? Ho'oponopono is a very amazing tool that you can go to help you through these things, because we're all connected, we're all one, we're all the matrix. We're in control of this little bubble around us, And our own reality is based on our own inner world. And so is everyone else's, right? And then we get to kind of coexist in these things, but we all have our own perspectives. We all have our own inner worlds affecting our outer worlds. So it's really mind-boggling once you really start getting down into it, and how it's all interconnected, and then the different dimensions, and the different levels that we're all bouncing in and out of every day. It's truly amazing. But once you know who and what you really are, which is a part of the universe, a part of God, part of the matrix, we are the matrix, right? Then it kind of helps you to put all the little pieces together and to see how everything responds to us. And another thing that's coming up to mind right now is that little electron particle experiment that they did with the waves. When the scientists were not looking and observing the particle, it turned to a wave. It's like, oh, wait a minute here, it's a wave. And they went in expecting to see it as a particle, and when they went in to observe it, it knew it was being observed. It knew what they were expecting to see, and it turned into a particle. So it's both a wave and a particle. We are both a wave and a particle. Everything is both a wave and a particle. We're all just energy. So if everything's just energy that's all connected to everything and everyone else, this is how everything can align once we're in that right frequency, once we're in that right mindset, once we're in the right thoughts, beliefs, actions. Then we're going to align with it, and it's going to crystallize into the physical. So you are a powerful creator being that controls your own reality, that can create your own reality based on what you keep your thoughts and beliefs on, and what you allow yourself to receive. So the more we can stay in a high vibe, like the more we can stay in love, the more we can be our authentic selves, the more we can just be happy and enjoy and doing the things that we love, the more easy, the more in flow, the more things that are just going to magnetize to us, okay? Because the universe has our backs. What we want, the universe wants for us. The universe is trying to bring it to us if we could just get out of our own ways, because we are connected to everything. We are the matrix. We are connected. We are one with everything. So the thoughts, the things that we want are there coming through us. It's telling us what wants to be experienced through us. So if we follow those urges, those desires, those things that we want, and we believe that we can have them, we take those steps to get them, the universe is going to have our backs, because the universe is giving us those urges, those desires, because it wants it to be lived through us. So why would it not support us, right? Why would it not support us? It created us for this. This is what it created us for, right? To experience it through us. So if we can just see ourselves more as just like channels of the frequency that we're in, and believing that it's everything is able to manifest if we just allow it and go with the flow and accept what is, no matter what's showing up, seeing that best possible thing. Know it's all for a reason. It's all mirrors. It's all for us. Then it's going to help us to alchemize it into just getting this easy go flow, wonderful state. Now, when these things show up, it's okay. All right, it's a gift that's showing you things that still need to be worked on inside of you. So think it, go deep into it, feel it, experience it. All right, it even wants to experience these things, these little shadows, these situations. But we can easily alchemize it if we just use what we know and stay on the positive and focus on what we want, no matter what's showing up. We got this. We got this. Once we do this, we can become masters. And I'm not just shitting you guys. We can become masters if we can learn how to do this. And we can alchemize these bad situations and literally manifest whatever we want. So we're the Matrix. We got this. There's no way you're not worthy. There's no way, okay? You're created for this. Now go get it.